All right, here we go again. Attempt number 2 for the Virtual Aussie Motorsports Super 2 Bathurst 150. The precursor to tomorrow night's Bathurst 500. We've got 5 cars for tonight's race. It should be an absolute belter here at the Mount. These guys. All right. Hopefully we've got this right this time. Yep, it's Vando up into P2. He's gotten the best start of the lot. He's come from nowhere. And Eyeball, he's had a terrible start to this race. He's gone from the front row to dead last. He's going to be in a drag race with the Commodore, with Chook piloting on debut. The 2 Falcons trying to keep up with Ryland. It's almost pack racing. Chook's bold and wide. Up into the cutting for the first time. Inceptive. He's gone up to P2 now. 3rd to 2nd. That's not too bad for a start. But Ryland started to run away in the Nissan. 25 laps the journey, 150 Ks. Hopefully we've got some great entertainment ahead of us. The Nissan fiery quick. Ryland, he's a bit loose down the S's there. Inceptive, he's caught up big time. Down into Ryland's bolted wide into the tyre barrier. Inceptive's going to hit the lead. The Canberra Milk Falcon has struck the front of the race. They've now got one compulsory stop for this. It's going to be a drag race into the chase for the Nissan Altima. Ryland ends up backing out. He's gone from the front row, he's gone from 2nd to last, back to 2nd in 1 lap. He started this race brilliantly. He's had a bit of a... He's on debut for Henhouse Racing, his own team, to see newcomers out here on this game. But all the action is up ahead. It's a 4-car race for the win. Inceptive started to bolt away. Does he have the consistency? Will Ryland have to pay an invoice for bowling it wide down at Forest Elbow early on in the first lap? Pressure would have gotten to him. He started to fade out a bit. We've got 3 guys offside to the cutting. What will Ryland try to do? Will he stay back and try and pressure him a bit more? Eyeballs graze the wall a little bit. Over the top we go. Inceptive, he slowed down a bit. They've caught back up to him. As we head into the exit, he drops 2 wheels in the dirt. Eyeballs closing rapidly. These 2 Nissans aren't going to back out of this. Oh, both Nissans run a bit wide on corner exit. It's a thrace right now. Vando will be praying for something here. These 3, they're going to be at it all race long. Let's have a look at the Nissans. They look like there's a bit of action back here between Eyeball and Ryland. Into the chase. Goes down the inside and grab P2 back. Next stop is Inceptive in the Canberra Milk Falcon. Eyeball's got a crack ball. Looks at things. He's not done. Ryland's hurt. He's in the grass, sorry. He's almost chucked it into the barrier. It's all gone off here. Here in Super 2, they're inviting Vando back in for a crack at a podium. He's a little bit in the Wilson Security Falcon. Let's see if we can see where Chook is. He's coming out of Hell Corner. He is on debut. I did point that out earlier. We hope he's just out here to have a great something new in this race, but he's not completely out of it, because I dare say there'll be a safety car in this. The top three, they're going to be at it for all 25 laps. Ryland, he's gone a bit all over the place out of the cutting. Oh boy, he's closing. He's closing the gap to Jones. He's closing it rapidly. He's going to be on the tail of that Falcon soon. I think Ryland's in trouble. I think he just needs to calm down a bit. It's only the third lap. Still got to be plenty more shots at it. He's just got to keep with these front two before he loses them. What an intense start to this race. We'll go on board with Jones into the chase. And just under 300 clicks. One of the largest braking zones on the circuit down at the end there. He's starting to lead it a bit, the final sector. Inceptive very quick throughout that final sector compared to the other two. Oh, he's dropped two wheels in the dirt, in the grass. Ryland's closing back up to eyeball. Vando, he's going to be the first stop. He's going to make the first stop of the night. He's rolled in. Chook's rolled in too. He's followed suit. These two early stops, they will get home from here. Inceptive currently in charge of this race. He's led all but the first lap. Oh, he's almost chucked it in the fence there. The Canberra Milk FGX is absolutely flying. It is only early days. If you aren't aware, we are back live tomorrow. Joined by Inceptive, the current leader of this race for tomorrow's Bathurst 500. Virtual Motorsport's biggest race of the year, and both Nissans almost chuck it in the fence. Eyeballs taking a chunk out of the wall there. These three, they're in it, these three. But who blinks first for pit stops? The other two, they might have reminded them that they've got to get those stops done at some point in this race. Does anyone come? No. The top three have stayed out. They are absolutely going off in this motor race. Whoever makes a mistake out of these three will be costly, like it was for Ryland, who chucked it into the tyre barrier almost fully on lap one, where the nerves would have just gotten to him. Here at Mount Panorama, or the Repco, the Virtual Aussie Motorsport Repco Bathurst 500. We had the Homemaker Cup out last night. We had 2 practice sessions for main game and Super 2. They've all gone splendid, and, well, main game qualifying earlier on. Inceptive, he is just in control of this supercar, in control of this Falcon. I think Maverick's gone missing a bit though. He's fallen off big time over the top there. He's done to fade out of this race, only 5 laps in, but the front two, they're still well and truly in it together. Vando, he'll be looking to find something. Oh, big lock up. But sure. But it's hard to take our eyes off these two. This is a fight for 300 points. 300 points will be on the line for this. This could be huge considering how short this championship's going to be for these guys. They've only got 4 more races left this season. So they're going to get a 5-race championship, which is still solid. Eyeball, look like he just tagged the fence big time there. So the top 3, they've quite a bit here. Eyeball's just hanging in there. Down through the chase again. Got Ryland closing though. I feel like he's closing the margin. The thing with Inceptive is it depends on how much energy like he's got left in him himself. Because this joint it requires so much focus. You need to be so focused around here. If you zone out even for the slightest moment, you'll be in trouble in places like this joint here, Griffin's Bend. Race up to the cutting. Still quite the ways to go though. This race is far from over. The 2 in the Nissans, they're closing the margin. Oh, he's tagged the wall a bit in the Canberra Milk Falcon. Inceptive, concentration is starting to fade a little bit. He's chucked 2 in the dirt, 2 wheels in the dirt. This isn't a great lap for him. He's inviting both Ultimas back into this. Down the dipper. Now here goes the race down to the elbow. Eyeball, if Eyeball hasn't made any mistakes yet, this would be perfect for him. Him and Ryland. He's looking to close his margin up to Inceptive. He's grown it out quite a bit. I reckon he'll be this out to about 3 seconds, I'd say. Back to Eyeball. None of these guys have stopped. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they'd probably pit lap 10. And this race would ride on that. Let's check in on Vando. He's coming through the dipper. I don't think he'll gain any advantages out of this undercut he's tried to go for. I don't think he's tried to go for an undercut. I think he just needed to pit. But Bathurst is starting to serve him up. He had his first 3 rounds of the championship in main series were perfect. He had a really good run in all of them, except for Road Atlanta, where he tagged the tyre barrier a bit on the front straight. But Lime Rock was perfect for him. 2 P3 starts that weekend. So the margin's starting to close. These two, I feel like this is the race here that we're looking at. I feel like Ryland, he's got it in him, but he's going to need a mistake from these guys. And they aren't making many. They're making some, but not many. Eyeball's closed the gap big time. Down into the elbow. Ryland, he's gone missing. Pole sitter. Going to fall out of this race. The 2 in front flying right now. Oh, Inceptive. He's bottled it a bit. Into the chase. I thought he was about to go straight on then, Inceptive. He dropped 2 wheels in the grass. He's in the wall on the front straight. He's inviting Eyeball back into this race. And the Canberra Milk Falcon. Sideways out of Hell Corner. Up Mountain Straight. They'll head into Griffin's Bend. They're going to knock off a couple 100 Ks heading into here. They're going to knock it down to 3rd gear. Eyeball. The front of that Nissan is almost under the rear of that Falcon. I feel like Inceptive, he'll be doing a lot of mirror driving at the moment. This is the first bit of pressure he's had all race. This is what Bathurst does to you. If you're lapsing concentration for a little bit, it's going to punish you. They've both gone into the wall. Through Salmons Park, over the top. Oh, Incentive's hooked it! He's dropped 2 in the gravel, he's in the wall hard! It's gone terrible for the Canberra Milk Falcon! He's got Eyeball all over him, heading it down to the elbow. He's in trouble, Inceptive. Does he have damage? I don't think that's it. I don't think that's correct at all. The Ultima. Eyeball's got to strike the front. He will cruise by the Canberra Milk Falcon. Into the chase. I think Inceptive's in trouble. He is in trouble. He is in big trouble. What's happening? His race has slipped away from him. It's now a Nissan 1-2. Is he coming into the lane? Has he picked up damage? He's coming in. His race has just fallen away from him. This is a clear example of what this place can do to you. Eyeball is going to have a massive lead. The gap back to Ryland is huge. He did that, I reckon. He could Vando. Oh no, not Vando. I thought to the race, but Inceptive. He's quick enough to win this thing, but he's got all the work to do now. He's got it all to do from here on. It's only like 10-15 to go. And this race has gone off. I thought he was about to crash Eyeball, forced him into a couple mistakes. Eyeball stuck it into the fence too. They're inviting Ryland back into this. Can he get out of this mistake free? He's flown through. This race is somewhat coming back to him. If he can pick up the pace and make minimal errors like the other two have made, he can steal his lead back. It's the third lead change we've had all race. But then he's spread out now. Very, very spread out. That may have been his damage on the screen that we've seen before. That would explain a lot. He'd be devastated in the Canberra Milk Falcon. He was on the way to a win, but I'm not saying it's over yet. There's still a couple stops to do, and I think he's within range to do them. Ryland, this is going to be a clear example of if he is. No, there's Eyeball coming in. So is Ryland. Two Nissans into the lane, Inceptive with him. Let's see if he can outdo them with some pit stop action. Can he get himself back into this race? Let's head back to... He's coming out of the lane now. Ryland will be far behind him. Off he goes. Inceptive down to Murray's corner. He's going to come out within range of them, but he's not going to come out anywhere near them at the same time. Eyeball's well and truly out of the lane. He's just got to keep his cool and take this thing home. On ball with Chook now. He's going over the top. Oh, he's in the wall now. He's picked up damage from that for sure. Been a long race for Chook, but it'll pay dividends for him. It'll pay dividends for him by the end of the season, and this time next season when we come back for another Bathurst 500. Well, 100, but another 150. Close to Canberra Milk Falcon was to the Nissan. He's right there. So can Inceptive salvage something from nothing? An unfortunate end to that first stint for him. He drove that Falcon beautifully. He didn't set a foot wrong. Vander, he's coming out of the lane. This is a race he'd want back. But Eyeball is just absolutely running away with this. He is absolutely monkey around the 6.2k circuit. I mean Eyeball, sorry, not Ryan. These two here, I reckon. This is the next battle. I don't think Ryland has it in him to catch up to Eyeball unless he starts making mistakes, but he hasn't. He hasn't really set a foot wrong all race, except for the start where he had a poor launch, where he went to the rear. He's been good. But Ryland's clipped the inside wall of the cutting there, and it may bring him back to Inceptive. And then again, if it does, we could be talking about a safety car potentially if these two come together. Oh, right. Eyeballs in trouble. Eyeballs in trouble. We've just not getting anything wrong all race. He's in strife. Ryland's in strife. He's gone into the gravel. It's all gone off again. And Inceptive is in the front of the race. Ryland's in the wall. And the dipper. Inceptive has somehow struck the front from nowhere. Eyeball's going to go down the inside. Oh! That could bring it. Yeah, that's going to bring out a safety car. That's going to bring out a virtual safety car for the first time this race. It's going to invite Vando, the likes of Vando, back into this race. It'll invite Chookays, who's even off himself down at the bottom of the mountain. So this safety car could take years. This safety car could honestly take years. They're just rolling along at the moment, but what entertainment we have gotten for two to start the weekend. These three have absolutely gone at it. I don't know what happened to Eyeball though. He must have hit that wall hard. He is in trouble. He's got a broken disc. Suspension gone. Not on Eyeball's car. Ryland, his car's fine. %, engine damage for Vando, so he's going to have to pit again. The Wilson security failed, and that thing would not be healthy at the moment. What about Chook? How's his car looking? 20% engine damage. Engine damage is high at the moment for this Super 2 race. Lap 12 of 25. So, I don't know what's going on. He's coming to the pits, but he's overtaken a lot in the whole grid. So Eyeball's going to come back in. I think we've gone green flag. So they're going to bunch up again. Bit of a dodgy safety car there. They'll bunch up to give this another crack, but the thing is, Eyeball's at the back of this thing. He's at the rear of this. And another thing, Vando, he's gone up to P3, so he's in for a podium position here. But we could see safety cars, breed safety cars, Chooks up to P4. Everyone's back into this motor race. Absolutely everyone. This is anyone's race again. So they're going to bunch up now. Safety car lights will go out. They'll bunch this thing up and get ready to go again. Ryland's on the rear of that Falcon. He's all over the back of that thing. Safety car lights, yeah, no weaving or even like getting brakes up to 10. There'll be leader's discretion. See what happens here. But your Bathurst 150 and Septi's going to launch. And he's going to leave. Ryland's going to stay with him along with Vando. Vando will stick with them as well. So the first Virtuality Motorsport Super 2 safety cars happen. Insecti's dropped 2 wheels in the dirt. Ryland's going to head the better run up mountain straight into Griffin Bend. Is he going to hang it around the outside? He is. He's hung it around the outside. He's going to hit the lead. That's our 4th lead change of the race, I believe. Oh, I think it went up a bit before the safety car. Incentives and all sorts. Oh, Vando's in the fence hard. He's been rotated by Inceptive. We're going to get another safety car. It's back to a Nissan 1-2. I don't know what Vando's done. Got spun out. He doesn't get second back. So if you do end up enjoying this, feel free to go check out the YT channel as well. You can catch everything we've broadcasted so far in this championship. So Ryland will be in charge. Safety car lights will go out again at the Dunlop tyre. Over down at the Dunlop Bridge. What's that Vando bloke doing? Grass a bit there. Oh. So we're going to have another lap under safety car. Vando's just chucked it into the gravel lane. Inceptive's even bowled it wide. It's getting quite messy out there for Super 2. $15 laps completed now of 25. And Chooky will take advantage of Incentives off. And he'll head up to P3 in the Commodore. I will say, for a basic livery, it's his first livery, Chook. And It looks alright. I don't mind the all-out yellow. It's a very Super 2 livery. Very basic, nothing fancy. So, we're catching up now. Heading up through the cutting. Hopefully we can get a run like we had to start this, to complete those first 13 or so laps. That was epic racing. But as they say, safety cars breed safety cars. Chook, he's just got to keep his cool. He's got to keep his cool on this restart. The nerves will be up there. He's sitting in a podium position with the potential to hit the front in this motor race. Like he's got a shot at a podium on debut. There's quite a ways to go, and I don't see Inceptive and Vando letting up on him. That Commodore, he's going to need all of it. And considering qualifying was his first session compared to the other guys, he's doing all right. So, they'll be under control. Here, Ryland, he'll be in charge of when they're going to go. Leader's discretion, no overtaking until the line. There we go, he's gone. And Eyeball will follow him into turn one. Ryland's going to cover. Will there be a compromise? Vando's gone up to P3, Inceptive. He's grabbed Chook as well onto Mountain Straight. But both misses, they're nose to tail. Heading up. Heading up to Griffin Bend. Can they complete this lap? Vando's stuck with them. Let's see what Vando can do around Eyeball. Oh, Ryland's tagged the wall. This is a motor race. Can we get home from here? Or will we see the safety car again in this one? Ryland leads for the first time since lap one. Sorry for that. Vando, he's stuck with them. Where's Inceptive? Is he in trouble? Because he's fallen off big time in that opening lap at the stint. So is Chook. He's fallen off quite a bit too. But that's to be expected on debut. It's all about learning. It's not about winning. If you don't take your medicine like this, you'll never become as quick as some of these guys at the front of Super 2 here in Vando. He's tagged the tyre barrier on the outside of it. Oh my. This race has gone on. We can't see Eyeball, but I can hear him with the in-game cameras. He's having a look everywhere. Vando's having a look everywhere as well. These three are all going at it. Can Inceptive find his way back into this race? After a lackluster first lap, opening lap to this stage of the race after the safety car. Are they going to go three wide? Eyeball, he's hit the front now. We've had that many. I don't even know what we're up to now. Mad Boy, he covers into Griffin's Bend. They're inviting Vando in fighting like this. And following him is Inceptive. Vando's going to hit P2. Up to the cutting. Are they going to get it done? He gets it done on Ryland. Inceptive's even having a look. Eyeball, he's hit the front. He may run away with this, I reckon. Eyeball's in the fence. They've all followed him into the fence. Wow. Where's Solomons Park? Down through the S's. For the 17th time this race. Southern Crunch. Ben Ryland on the inside of that wall there. Inceptive's trying to get back into this. He's going to keep his cool as well to try and find his way back into this. Look. Eyeball. Vando stuck with him. We've got two separate races here. It's a battle for third and a battle for the win. As we head into lap 18. We hope you've enjoyed this entertainment here for you tonight. Super 2, what a gift this has been. Oh, Ryland, he's dropped down to 4th. Inceptive's gotten the job done. Yeah, what's happened? Ryland, he fell off. He's fallen off big time. He's going to struggle now. Chook. The mountain is biting Chook at the moment. He's starting to struggle a bit here, but it's all a part of the process. Back to the front. Both Falcons are going at it. Who's going to give in out of these two? The last time they raced each other in this one, they came together. Eyeball's starting to run away. Is it going to be a Nissan clean sweep? Also, when we head to... Oh, Vando's chucked it wide into the sand trap, into the kitty litter. He's given up second. Oh, he's almost into the wall. He's inviting. Oh, he's almost rotated it. He's inviting Ryland back in. And attempt to catch up to Eyeball. Eyeball's built a huge lead in this one. Down Conrod straight we go. It's going to be 300 Ks into the chase. Well, just under. Inceptive might hit 300 if he's getting a bit of draft. This is the heaviest braking zone on the circuit. Down into Murray's Corner. We're entering the final stages of this race. Super 2's a season opener and it has been absolutely fantastic. Tomorrow, the Bathurst 500, I've seen it numerous times, but it's something you can't miss. Eyeball and Inceptive, they're holding this gap to each other. Nothing's closing at the moment. These two, they've closed up a little bit, but Vando, he'd love to hold on to this podium after a very poor start to this race. Oh, but Eyeball, not Eyeball, Ryland. He's running into a bit of trouble there. This is the first time Ford haven't been able to claim a session so far in around this season. They haven't picked up a session in main game. It's been 2 Commodore victories in practice and, well, qualifying early on for pole position. Eyeball's running away with this thing, I reckon. He's out for 3 seconds back to Inceptive. Now the run to Murray's corner for Eyeball. Eyeball. We're gonna go try and check in with. Island's gone past Vando. What's happened to Vando? Vando's stuffed up big time. Sorry we missed that one, but Vando's given up a podium position with 6 to go. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate for him. Dominating here at the mountain. Up to the cutting very wide for Ryland. Oh, Inceptive! He's almost into the tyre barrier. He can't keep making these mistakes because Eyeball is absolutely going to drill him to the ground here. I reckon he's got this. His lead is huge for Eyeball. If he can keep his cool and not stuff up, he'll be able to bring this home. I don't know if Eyeball is racing the Bathurst 500 tomorrow or not. He might be doing this to make up for that just in case he's not. It's been a while since we've seen that Erebus Commodore qualifying at Lime Rock, Penrod Oil Sandown 500. Well, we didn't do 500 Ks, but Penrod Oil's Sandown Super Sprint, I should say. Oh no. Oh no. Has Inceptive disconnected? He has! He's disconnected from the race! Eyeball's definitely got it now. The engine in the Falcon is blown up. Four to go in this thing. What a race from Eyeball. Been very up and down this one. 13 seconds ahead of Ryland, who would be feeling 50-50 about this race, I reckon. Vando, so would he. Yeah, he may finish on a podium here, but I think he knows he hasn't got non-merit. And he knows he can do better. He'll be looking to do better in Rio. Reverse Mobile Gold Coast Super Sprint. What are Chook doing? I think he just let it moving out of the way for Ryland. Yes, he is. His race, it started out as an absolute belter. We didn't know what to watch, but it's spread out now. We're seeing the difference between drivers that can keep their concentration for a long period of time and with endurance, and your super sprint specialists. Unfortunate for Inceptive though. He will still get, he's finished more than half the road, so he'll still pick up points in this one. Best lap of 2:87 from Inceptive. He was quick, he was on fire. Out of the chase, Eyeball will go. Not long into this one until he can call himself a Super 2 winner. Ryland, he hooked it a bit sideways in. Heading into the chase. Would have skipped a couple of beats a minute then. But this race, I will say it has delivered regardless of how spread out it has become in the latter stages. Struggled down in the chase there into that braking zone so far tonight. Henhouse Racing. Yeah, it's an absolute honour to have them on board for this series. Hopefully we can see Chook make a main game debut in the future. But tonight, it's all about Eyeball right now. What a drive. Ryland, he was quick to start the race. I will say that, he was very quick to start the race. But lap one also, throwing it into the tyre barrier. You're not gonna win races doing that. You need to be 100%, especially around somewhere like this joint, where it's gonna throw everything at you. And you're gonna need an answer for all of it. You can't hesitate with this place. Very unfortunate for Inceptive though. He was having an absolute well early in that race. He started this race so well. He built it massively, but then he must have picked up damage at some stage, and Eyeball, he took full advantage of that. Although the engine blew up on that 6 machine, the Canberra Milk Falcon. One more lap after this one. And Eyeball, he's looking like, it looks like he's going to be our championship leader. There's something really bad happens, and Ryland takes advantage of it. He's driven that car exceptionally. He's been 99% all the way through, except for a couple things. But this is something to be proud of. They've completely shut out Ford so far at the mountain. Also another reminder, I've been to remind us every couple of laps, but yeah, tomorrow's Bathurst 500, that'll be live from around about 11 in the morning. I'll go for a couple of hours. Hopefully it's somewhat safety car free so I can get through it quick. Eyeball, he's going to exit the chase for the second last time. Down into Murray. He will be heading into Hell Corner for one last time tonight. What a drive. The thing is, if Vando didn't make his mistake, we'll never know what it was. He'll be the only one that knows. I'm suspecting where he lost his P3 before, when everyone was in the session. Where he lost, I'm suspecting out here. I reckon he outbraked himself and yeah, pretty much gave the position back to Ryland. He could have had P2 tonight. But it's going to be a Nissan 1-2. Unless, as I say that, I hear Ryland protecting the wall. That all seems fine and dandy. It'll be all easy as soon as he gets down to Forest Elbow and exits on to Conrod Straight to head down to the chase. Took 7 DNF. That's unfortunate, but he will pick up points as well for P4. So we're only going to have 3 of the 5 finish. Idball, he deserves a pat on the back for this one. Oh, he's almost bolted straight on. Down to Murray's corner out of the chase. We're going to round Murray's corner and he will pick up 300 points to start his Super 2 campaign at the mountain. Ryland, he'll pick up second to complete a perfect result for Nissan. A 1-2. What's he doing? I think he's going to tease Vando. Nah, he's not. He's just finished the race. Vando, he'll head into the chase for the final time tonight. The final car to the Navigator. He almost goes straight off. But 1 hour of racing. And Idball, quite dominant all night. I will say, Vando, he's going to pick up a podium. His first Virtual Aussie Motorsport podium. He'll be happy with that. And well, that pretty much wraps it up for Super 2 until we head to Rio in a couple of weeks' time. I've appreciated having solid race. Unfortunate for a couple there that DNF, but until then, we'll join you tomorrow morning. I don't know if Chook will join him or not in the booth for the Bathurst 500, but we'll see when that comes around. But we'll catch you then.